3, 2, 1. That's good.
Welcome to Jay's Kitchen.
Okay, this is part 2 to the important question series. Today's question is, how do you make the best chicken nuggets? We're going to go through a series of tests today, just like we do with all important question series. Emma, do you have any recommendations for tests we should do?
Well, maybe like you did with the chicken and the egg, which is one of my personal favorites. We should test their, what's the word? Accuracy.
Accuracy. All right.
By throwing it off the gorge.
Okay, let's go do that now. But first, we have to open the thing. So I'll be right back. All right, so we got ourselves some hearty nugs.
Dino nuggets.
Yeah, dino nuggets specifically because
That's how you get the good nugget.
exactly that's a good point. If you want to make the best nuggets, dino nuggets are the way to go.
I mean, the other ones are just so plain.
Yeah, normal nuggets, don't even try. They're not even like, they're not even they're not even there. They're not close. Dino nuggets, that's the way to go. So we specifically got off-brand dino nuggets from Yummy. Not sponsored, but I mean, they probably don't have enough money to sponsor because they're off-brand. But anyway, we're gonna do some tests on these. Accuracy first. And then I think we're going to go for hit points. That's a little surprise. You'll see what's coming next.
Wait, what's a hit point?
You'll see. And then we're also going to do defense. We'll use these suckers on individual nuggets.
So, wait, I have a question. Will we be cooking them first, or are we just going to keep some?
Oh yeah, so that's a good
frozen?
point. We're going to have 2 stages. First stage is frozen. Second stage is cooked. So
we're going to bring them outside, and we're going to have some cooked and some frozen, and see what the difference is.
exactly. So let's get to the stage 1. Okay, so for the first 2 tests, we're going to combine it into 1: accuracy and hit points. All right. So the way we're going to test this. It's all right. I just ran the zip. Okay. So we're going to test accuracy and hit points by.
Ow! That hurts!
Well, it sounds like hit points are high. Alright. Come back here. You're not in the shot anymore.
I don't care.
Okay, so it looks like hit points were high and accuracy was pretty high. I hit her almost every single time. So we'll give both of those a 8 out of 10. Yeah.
That hurt.
Alright, so for defense, I'm going to get nuggets thrown at me, and I'm going to try to slice them. And if they don't slice, then I'd say defense is pretty high. Alright. Well, it looks like defense is pretty high. I didn't slice any of them.
Well,
But then again, I didn't really touch any of them, except for like 1.
hey,
So
try stabbing one.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Alright, let's see how they go. Yeah. That sliced pretty quick. I'd say defense. It survived the slices, but it didn't really survive the stabbing. I'd give defense about a 4, right? So what did I give the other one? I gave it 7s, right?
8.
8. So we got 2 8s and a 4, which means that we got a 20. So these nuggets got a 20. So let's test the cooked nuggets and see if they're better. What?
Nothing.
minutes, alright. Check it out. 2 minutes.
So sad, I gave up on him. Super duper sad.
Nice and toasty.
The question stays forever lost.
Alright, so we have our cooked nuggets now. We're going to do the same test, same 3 tests, and then after we finish those 3 tests, we're going to compare the 2 scores, and we're going to eat some of both of the types of nuggets, and then we'll have the definitive answer to which one's better, the cooked nuggets or the not cooked nuggets. I did it backwards. And then we'll know how to make the best nuggets. So let's get right to it and let's test these out. Alright, so since it hurt her last time, or she didn't want to get it thrown at her again, I'm going to be the test subject. This is going to test accuracy and hit points. So So, it looks like accuracy is off, and also hit points weren't that good, so I'd give that one both a 3. So I'd say 3 and 3 for both of those. Alright, so now we're testing defense. Alright. Well, that time
Let's try stabbing him.
the defense was really high for that, just because I didn't hit any that time. So now we're gonna now we're gonna stab some. Alright, these, they stab pretty much the same. I think these are actually a little bit better as far as defense goes, just a little bit. Just because
they rip apart easily?
Yeah, well no, not that, it's just their spongy nature. Although they stab together easily, their spongy nature is kind of
harder.
Resistant. No, not necessarily harder, but just resistant to being stabbed. What did I give the last one?
For defense?
Yeah.
Like 3s?
I don't know. So, I'd give that one about a 6. So, we have 2 3s, 2 6s. I mean, 1 6.
Maybe about
12. All right.
So the uncooked nuggets win.
Yeah. So we have 20 to 12 so far. So now we're going to do a taste test, and then we'll decide who the definitive winner is: the cooked nuggets or the uncooked nuggets. So let's get to it. Alright, so we have 4 cooked nuggets and 4 cold nuggets. I'm going to do a taste test. I'm just going to take one of each, and we'll see how they taste. The cooked ones are pretty good. Like I said, that they're off-brand nuggets, so they're not the best. But yeah, the cooked ones are pretty good. Yeah, those are pretty good too. Yeah. I would give the non-cooked nuggets a 0, and the cooked nuggets a 5. So altogether, we have 20 plus 0, which is 20, and we have 12 plus 5, which is 17. So altogether, the uncooked nuggets win. So if you want to make really good nuggets, you always go with uncooked. Cooking, that's just a myth. You shouldn't go with cooking. Everybody knows that the best way to cook your nuggets is to not cook them. So, happy nugget cooking. This was Important Questions with Jaynautic. I'll see you guys in the next video.